deliberation at this particular time. So I would like us to listen to our Rise correspondents, how they handle this. Thank you.
At the Chatham House in the United Kingdom, in which he addressed a couple of issues, including the controversy over his age and educational record. The APC flag bearer came under fire on social media after declining the invitation extended to him by Arise TV to address key national issues at the town hall meeting over the weekend, in which had in attendance presidential candidates of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, the New Nigeria's People's Party, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Tinubu, while fielding questions at the Chatham House on his background, admitted that his year of birth, which is 1952, is consistent with his transcript record at the Chicago State University. However, contrary to his claim, author and activist Reno Omokri had, in a tweet on December 4th, stated that he received certified true copies of Bola Tinubu's transcripts from the same university, showing his date of birth as March 29th, 1954, while asking Tinubu if he was born twice.
At the time of birth, I was dated March 29, 1952.
Listen, guys, I'm not sure if some of you missed this yesterday. Tinubu, when he was about to tell people his date of birth, he was looking at the paper. Let's go back. Let me take you back.
I was dated
if he was born twice.
At the time of birth.
Just watch this.
I was dated March 29, 1952.
You see, how many of you watching me right now, if you are one of the people that is biased and they ask you your date of birth, you have to go look some document or paper before you can know your date of birth? How many of you? You see that we are just playing with our future. Not just our future, we are playing with the future of our children by pushing this man, or rather forcing this man on us. Let's just continue with this.
And the family record. I didn't think then, that day, I've determined to be, or decided to be, a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not even that I will go to politics. I've a very good exposure in life. My record is consistent. And the school and the university, they question. They now convinced that they wasted their money and their time. The record is there. The transcript is there. So in March 1952, I'm not claiming another father. I am Tinubu and Tinubu proper. If they want a DNA, they could as well require for one. One of them has been even accused of not being a Nigerian citizen. I didn't touch that area.
Well, in the meantime, outside the Chatham House, where the APC flag bearer held his briefing, Reno Omokri and Tinubu supporters engaged in a shouting match. Reno referred to Tinubu as a drug lord while holding a placard with the inscription, "No to a drug baron," in Aso Rock, saying that Tinubu can never be Nigeria's president, while Tinubu supporters could be heard chanting, "Tinubu for president." Let's take a look.
He cannot be my president. Besides that, he is a sick man. He is a sick man. He cannot be. He fortifies his academics.
He's a drug lord. A drug lord can never be our president. A drug lord can never be our president. Heroin. Nigeria.
Well, another controversy trailing Tinubu's speech at the Chatham House followed his seeming inability to respond to some questions directed at him. When asked to address issues including security and poverty alleviation, the former Lagos State governor announced that the questions will be answered by some of his allies, including serving governors and lawmakers. Tinubu said he chose to delegate the questions to his allies because he believes in the doctrine of teamship.
One of those philosophers I want a doctrine that I believe firmly in is teamship. Unbreakable team. To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake.
Okay.
And the second question, assign to Nasiru El-Rufai. And third question, assigned to Ben Ayade.
Well, the chief spokesman of the People's Democratic Party's presidential campaign organization, Dino Malaye, has taken to social media to mock Tinubu for delegating questions asked at the Chatham House to his allies. He also berated Tinubu for failing to attend the town hall meeting organized by Arise News, adding that Tinubu was afraid of answering some controversial questions. Well, in the video that has now gone viral, Malaye described Tinubu as a question distributor. Let's take a look.
Tinubu, you go Chatham House today. But all these questions, oh, oh Lord, Baba Kaka, where go going? Let me go one light and light go going. Baba, Elote, what was?
Well, I say Nigeria is a movie. Fine. Let's just start with the first story.
So let me do an empirical analysis on the first story. There's a fact on ground, like I made mention 2 weeks ago during an interview on this show, that a lawyer in Nigeria contacted another lawyer in America, Martin Call, to subpoena Chicago State University. And that's a fact on ground, despite any denial for that. And that happened because Martin Call went to court, got a subpoena, and Chicago State released his transcripts. And that is based on what they filed here. And that's why you have the transcript. And Audrey, please, if you check that transcript, somebody released there, it was a deposition made to the FCT High Court on the 10th of November. That was when that case filed by Enahoro Eba, the lawyer, started. And it showed 1954 as against 1952, he said.
Which is also on his passport.
And also as against 1952, he said on his passport. Please, let us watch this trail very well. Because there's already a case in courts. So that it might not be a case that the man has shot himself in the foot already. Watch that trail very well. You see that deposition release? Please scroll it down. Please, can you scroll it down?
Yeah, we'll
just scroll it down. You can see High Court of FCT. So I was correct that Chicago was subpoenaed. And that's based on it that the Martin Call got that. And that was a deposition filed at the FCT High Court. What that shows is that the case is already in court.
Yes. Reno Mockery posted that on his
and he
Twitter
said something
account.
different in his age in Chatham House.
Ayo, really quickly.
All right, so for me, it's the protest. We haven't really had, John Cookson talked about this earlier on.
Okay, now, my own concern on this. Tinubu have given us 2 days of bed now. The one in court is different from the one Tinubu read from paper yesterday. My question is, do we have anybody in Nigeria that's supposed to disqualify this man? The answer is, in fact, I will wait for someone to respond to that. Do we have anybody in Nigeria at this particular time, at this particular time of Tinubu malfunctioning, that's supposed to question Tinubu or disqualify him? What is the constitution of INEC saying? Is Tinubu, as the presidential candidate of APC, going against the constitution of INEC? The answer is yes. How come they are not talking about this? How come INEC are paying deaf ear to everything the whole world is currently talking about right now? How come? As we speak, till now, INEC have not addressed any controversies that is currently circulating on social media about Tinubu. INEC have not responded. They have not uttered a word on the malfunctioning, the continuous disgracefulness of demonstration of Tinubu on social media or any mainstream medias. Now, Nigerians, what are we expecting? What are you expecting in 2023? Do you think INEC can be trusted? February 2023? Because look what is going on. Nigeria look like a lawless country. Nigeria currently look like a country that nobody is governed. Apart from us now, you and I, talking, country, following what Tinubu is doing, any of these people holding the power to disqualify or whatever, they are not responding to whatever that is going on right now. Tinubu have 2 dates of birth. How many of you that will attack me later that have 2 dates of birth? How many of you will read your date of birth from a book? What a shame. How did we get here? How did we get here? Let's listen further to this.
The protest following the Chatham House lecture and Q&A by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, we tried to ask him from an eyewitness perspective what it looked like. To be honest, it's very embarrassing that in many times when we've had to have discourse like this politically, broad, the police has to be involved. Yes. They have to call the police in. Yes. Can we not be peaceful even in our protests? There's nothing they have the right to protest, peaceful protest. However, it is a show of shame, just as it was. I think it's just as a show of shame as what people have described what happened inside Chatham House. And so, seeing Reno there and then the opposition
shouting match.
Can we spend our time a bit more, productively?
Well said, Dr. Abati.
Look, the Constitution of Nigeria allows a president, a sitting president, to delegate functions under Section 5. Whoever does not have a copy of the 1999 Constitution should go and read it. The people are very lazy. They don't want to read. Now, but Bola Tinubu is not yet president. He's a person...
I wanted to say, thank God you corrected yourself, Mr. Abati. I wanted to counter you straight away because you said president. According to 1999 Constitution in Nigeria, yes, president can delegate questions, powers to anybody. To be precise, to the vice, right? Primarily. But Tinubu is just a candidate of a satanic party. So he cannot do so. Let's move on.
Delegate functions under Section 5. Whoever does not have a copy of the 1999 Constitution should go and read it. The people are very lazy. They don't want to read. Now, but Bola Tinubu is not yet president. He's a person seeking a position, sitting for an examination. My key point is that if you are sitting for an examination, you don't delegate the answering of questions to other people. That will amount to cheating. But these people say, oh, he was trying to be presidential. He should wait first. When he becomes president, when the Nigerian people, as he says they should decide, then he can begin to share questions. To quote Dino Melaye. Dino Melaye, by the way, will make a very good comedian. He can give
We've said it several times on the show.
Benga Denyinka and others a run for their money. But I hope that some of the things he was saying, the copyright belongs to some other people, because he said these questions you are sharing, there is God.
We know that.
And beyond that, no, I can't go that way. I'm just no.
But you stated it just now.
No,
you said it.
No, please.
It's on record.
Don't put words on me. And then, of course, he was saying maybe Bola Tinubu is behaving as if he's running for Prime Minister of London.
Yeah.
Please, somebody should tell Dino Melaye that there's nothing called Prime Minister of London. If you are Prime Minister, you'll be Prime Minister of the UK.
Well said.
But what is important in all of this, of course, is that we need the candidates to engage the people, to give ideas, to tell us what they want to do, and the people will watch. As was pointed out, let the people of Nigeria be given the opportunity to decide, to make an informed choice. And whatever happens, we'll all see it in February.
Well said.
And all the people who are getting hypertensive over little things, I think their temperature will go down.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. On that particular video, we are done with that. I'd like us to move on because I'll play 2 videos right now so that we can move on with it. Okay. Or let's talk on this before we move on to the other video. Let's talk on this. Kashi, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Ninja Watch, I'm here. Thank you very much for showcasing that video right there. Now, wow, wahala no dey finish. Anyways, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone who has been patient with us on our broadcast. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share the broadcast if you are yet to do so. Please like and share, and also use the $ to the right on the comment section to support what we do here. Thank you all so much, and God bless you. I just want to quickly touch on what Dr. Abati said. He said delegate functions. Is answering a question a function? Because I would like to know what he's talking about the Constitution. Delegating a function or answering a question, are they the same thing? I would like to know what you guys would answer me on that. And speaking about INEC, I don't know where Mr. Okoye is. Mr. Okoye is meant to come out now and talk to Nigerians as to all of this that is happening, but we can't find Mr. Okoye anywhere. I don't know what is going on. Can INEC be trusted? That is a very important question we all have to start asking ourselves. And I really feel at this point we need a plan B, plan C, and even a plan D if plan A doesn't go well. Thank you all so much once again, people. God bless you all. Please like and share the broadcast. Thank you. Now we'll go straight to our panelists. Guys, we have 3 minutes on this to talk before we move straight to the next one we're going to be talking on today. Thank you so much. I'm going to start with Madam Beatrice. Madam Beatrice Peterson, please talk to us. Thank you.
Kashi, we have 5 minutes on this. 5 minutes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Nijawa, that's fine. Madam Beatrice is not available, so we're just going to go straight to Orlando. If Orlando is available.
Hello, I'm available. Do you mean Bernice or Beatrice?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Beatrice. Sorry. Madam Bernice, please talk to us.
Okay. I don't have much, and also I've started work, so the line may fluctuate or something. But in all that I have to say right now, we have to call out INEC about these discrepancies in Tinubu's age, and we need to speak out continuously and talk about this. This is not acceptable, and this is not going to go down well with history. Secondly, what Tinubu and his team, let me put in quotes, trying to do is just to set up the second set of cabal coming in, just to do the same thing Buhari is doing, where we will only be hearing messages and information from the presidency, not the president. This is just what they are setting to do, the introduction of it. So, and all these people following him are just people he is planning to bring on board, I believe. So we should also talk more on that. This work Nigeria Watch is doing, this is just the starting of it. We will have more work after 2023 February. So I am driving now. I don't know how much the connection will carry me. And also, I want to talk about the dancing. They are just camouflage, all those things they are doing. They know they have lost. They are only like bulldogs, empty dogs barking. They have nothing to offer us. We should all open our eyes to things. Thank God for this generation. And from our age, I am in my 50s, early 50s. So we know now when they say A, we want to go back and see, is it exactly A they are talking about? How is the shape of A? How does A sound? This is what we look out for. When they say anything, we go critically back to the drawing board to see what they say, just like the fact check was bringing out things our principal said, and they were saying right, this is what we should do same with other presidential aspirants like Tinubu. When you are saying your age is less than 70 and what is on your transcript is different, what is on your international passport is different, you are not being truthful to Nigerians. How should we trust that kind of great nation to a liar? Why should we trust this our country to that kind of a person? So I will talk more later. For now, I submit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Bernice, for your wonderful submission right there. Thank you. We appreciate you. We're going to go straight to Orlando if Orlando is available, please. Orlando, are you there, please?
I can hear you. Good evening. Yes, I am.
Great.
Good evening. Can everybody
Please
hear me?
talk to us.
First off, I'll start with the question that Mr. Niger Watch asked about what INEC is doing to disqualify Tinubu. I will take you all back. I don't know, I enjoy history a little because I try to connect history with present and future. I'll take you back to the era of Obaseki. When Obaseki left APC to PDP, they came for him like back to back to back. First, they said he did not have, is it first school living certificate? I've forgotten the school certificate they accused him of not having. I think it was UI, either UI, I can't remember. And then that school and showed his certificates. Even I think they even went to the extent of showing where his name appeared in the admission list. And then also that certificate also went ahead to get the registrar's signature. And that particular document that came out from the school caused controversy because at one point, INEC, it was in court, INEC asked proof that you went to school. So that when that came out back to back, he tendered all those documents. Then there was the argument of, oh, it is not the same registrar and he told them that the registrar in his own time probably is no more in the school or is late. This registrar this registrar that signed this certificate is a confirmation to show that, oh yes, so this person was once our own student. Now let me now bring it back to the present. Yeah, so many times nobody has come out to say, oh, we are this man's Deloitte, that he said he worked with Deloitte. Deloitte came out to put out a statement that Tinubu never worked with them. Nobody has come out to prove that, oh, this man was once. Nobody has come out to say that, oh, this person schooled because this person was my school partner. The one that broke the camel's back for me, that made me give up on INEC, and if you all remember, if you have been attending this broadcast, I kept on reiterating the fact that this election is between Nigerians and INEC. The one that broke the camel's back about Tinubu was when a document about him dealing in drugs came out by the US, was published by the US. And it went viral, like it was a legit document. I think few hours, we saw it on INEC's Twitter handle, whether they are saying they're going to take it up or something. Later on, they came out on that same handle and said, oh, it's a fake news. You are not taking up anything. Excuse you? So a document that says that this person is dealing in drugs, and then INEC is keeping mum about this whole allegation. Nobody wants to investigate his schooling. Nobody wants to investigate. Me, I will keep on saying, and I'll keep on, I don't have much to say. I'll keep on saying. We are fighting this fight between APC and INEC. In fact, it's INEC versus Nigerians. That's the truth. And then finally, about the fact-checking video that you played. His credentials or career path or career goal, we see that Oga went to Harvard Business School, And when you're talking about Harvard Business School, we're talking about people who deal in stats and facts and statistics. So if he's quoting, he's not quoting just off his head. He might not be precise. He might not tell you, oh, this is exactly what it is. But he's going to give you a range of, oh, it's between this and this. And he will tell you, I can't really remember because, things might have changed when the last time I studied it, but this is between this and this. So fact checking P2B is interesting because it will make you learn more. So, but fact checking the other people, because I also I saw another video of fact checking, but was it Arise? I can't remember. They were fact checking, was it Atiku's statements? And 99% of all he said in whatever meeting he had, they were all wrong. It has gone to show that you for you anymore. You all know the answer, like people that they don't want to eat statistics and fact, that the mathematics is quoting that is wrong. We cannot eat statistics and facts. Me, I've said it. Anybody close to me, if you say anything about Tinubu, that's the end of our friendship, because I don't see why you're supporting somebody who doesn't even know his left from his right. Thank you so much, Kaki.
Great, Orlando. Thank you so much for that wonderful analysis right there you just gave to us. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, that being said, we're going to go straight to Mr. Tunaija. Mr. Tunaija, are you available for us? Okay, I guess Mr. Tunaija has left the screen already, so I'm just going to go straight to the next person we have here, and that will be Mr. Chooks. Mr. Chooks, please talk to us in 5 minutes. Thank you. Mr. Chooks, are you there? Okay, I believe Mr. Chooks is also.
Now, wow, una know the day fair for this na channel. When they complain about Nigeria, when they pinpoint anybody one and one pinpoint, and I want to say Nigeria go dey better. Una the day fair. This is not day a long time. I know they call her. So they talk
African, you just joined, sir. There are
other
people. Mr. African, you just joined. I take exception to that, please. On Nigeria Watch, we do it according to first come, first serve. We had other people here before you. So please, there were other people here before you. So you don't expect me to jump other people and come straight to you because you just joined. There are people
who Nigeria not go better. I'm gonna fuck
up. Okay, guys. Let's just go straight to the next person we have here. I believe Mr. Chooks is not available. We're going to go straight to Omoye's Corner. Omoye's Corner, please talk to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kachi.
Yeah. Hold on. So, Kachi, the person that was responding to you, why do you allow him to talk that much before you removed him? Kashi?
I'm here, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Then why did you allow him to talk to that extent before you removed him? That's what I'm asking.
And he was extremely disrespectful.
Disrespectful, and you saw it. You allow him to continue to be disrespectful to the channel.
You just ignore him and block him off. He was talking rubbish.
That's exactly. Let him be gone.
To be talking.
But
you don't respond to things like that.
You took him off late. That was late.
Yes, it was late.
Let's move on.
Very, very disrespectful. I was not happy at all. I almost came in, but because you have your rules, I didn't want to interject.
Omoye's Corner, please, are you available?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Please go ahead.
Okay. All right. So basically, I don't know why anybody listens to, I'm sorry, I'm so disappointed in Mr. Ruben Abati, because it seems like he has there's no low that he cannot get to. I don't know why he does that. I don't know if his age is impacting on him. He seems like a relatively, he strikes me as somebody maybe perhaps in his late 50s or something. But come on, how can you be saying something that is obviously wrong, and you still find a way to dance around it? Where in the world does a candidate that is supposed to be representing you, that wants to come and serve you. Where in the world does it happen that he will fly to another country and totally dismiss everything about the people that he needs to be serving and goes and talks to people that have no relevance to him one way or the other? It doesn't make any sense. And then people will still find ways to justify his act. This is why we have a problem. When you have people who are mediocres in every way, Mr. Ruben Abati, whatever your name is, you are a mediocre. I have to tell you this. What do you teach your children at home? For crying out loud, how much low can you go?
That's too much, please.
I'm sorry?
That is too much, please. It's a presenter. Respect him.
I'm sorry, sir. When it gets to your turn, you can speak however way you please. I have every right to say exactly what I want to say, sir. Thank you very much.
But you don't have to be rude, please.
Sir, I will say whatever I want to say, please.
You don't interrupt people when people
Do
are
not
speaking.
interrupt me.
You get to your turn, and when it gets to you, please speak. Thank you very much. Promise, Corner, please continue. Thank you.
You know, it is appalling that Mr. Ruben Abati will find the lowest of the low to get to. This is because the people public is looking up to national TV networks like that, news channels like that, to get their facts. If the news people that are supposed to be the front, they're supposed to be checkmating these people, are not saying things the way they are, then we have a problem. Why? Little wonder why some of our people don't quite understand what's going on, where they're caught in between the devil and the red blue sea, I mean the blue sea, or however way they say it. It is ridiculous. It's a shame, and I'm disappointed at Mr. Ruben Abati. He has disgraced himself. I'm sorry. Now, again, I'm going to say this. It is very obvious that nobody seems to care. The people that have been appointed to serve you, Nigerians, they don't care about you. They're not interested in you, because I don't see anywhere else where somebody will outrightly have all these things against him and people are still running around. Nobody's coming out to hold this man accountable. Nobody's coming out to hold Agbado accountable in everything. The last straw was that Chatham House. They ought to have called him, and there should be demands on him to step down, all the way down. There should be pressure mounted on him. This is why I say, as a people, we don't recognize the power we have. We need to put pressure on these people to step down, whether they like it or not. We need to put pressure on them, because these people that are supposed to be the ones serving us, they're not doing it. They're turning a blind eye to everything. They're turning a blind eye to everything. You know, it is very painful though. Sometimes, honestly, I just don't feel like listening to what's going on in Nigeria, because it offenses every sensibility, every sense I have. It offends it. It doesn't make any sense. Are we now like this? Will go forward and hand they watch everything? Are we now saying that as a people we don't have a power? Is that what we're saying? Because if the institution has failed, then what do? Are we not human beings? Don't we know the difference between right and wrong? Isn't it time for us to mount pressure on these people? Everybody has a social media handle. Why can't we put that to good use so that it will be known and it will be seen? When you put enough pressure on these people, they will not have a choice. Even though they put people there that will be serving them, with our own voice, we can take them down. Do we not understand that? Because this is ridiculous. So me, I don't understand another word to use for it. It is ridiculous. The only person that is speaking the truth and challenging these people is Rufai. He can only do so much. Just one person in a world of so many journalists, just one person, and outside of him, there are people outside that are doing their independent work. You know, the likes of David Hudein, the likes of Niger Watch. How many they won't do? We need to really come together as a people and know what we're doing. And I take exception to somebody who said, I think it was Ruben Abati that also said Nigerians don't read. I keep hearing that. It is insulting. So that means he's indirectly pointing the finger at himself. We keep saying that even on global stages. It is so wrong. Do you know how many people here in the country I live in that don't read? We need to stop saying that. Nigerians are some of the most brightest minds and well-read all over the world. We need to change that narrative. I beg you people. You know, we have a battle. We have a lot. It's a battle that we're fighting. We need to come together and use our voice and take these people down. We have the power on our fingertips now. How well are we using it? The country is in a sorry state, and there's some people who are clamoring for a sick man to come and sit there again. That's not going to be accountable for nothing. If you ask him why this is happening, he will delegate somebody that doesn't even like you in the first place. Everybody is there for their selfish desires to come and tell you and blow you off. That's what they're all going to come and do. Are we ready for that? Please, I yield. I'm very angry. I yield. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Omoye, for your wonderful analysis right there. We appreciate you. We're just going to go straight to the next person. Please, guys, if it's not your turn to speak, do not interrupt anybody. When it gets to your turn, you can speak, but please don't interrupt anybody when speaking. Thank you so much. Let's move straight to the next person, and that will be Mr. Just For You. Mr. Just For You, please talk to us. Good evening to you again.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening once again. Without wasting time, I greet everyone. My respect to everybody. I respect you, everybody who is fighting for a just Nigeria, for a well-programmed Nigeria, where we can be proud of it. As I said before, I didn't tell God that I want to be a Nigerian. I didn't tell my father I want to be a Nigerian. It's not a crime to be a Nigerian. So whatever we see, we have to fight it to take this government back to the people. The power belongs to the people. This election, I will first speak on that a little bit before I will go. Maybe I will digest another area. This election is going to be APC plus INEC versus Nigeria. You know, when you are playing a football, when you have football match, referee is siding one what they call it, one particular club, then it will be 12 against 11. And even if it is 9 against 11, the side of the referee is always favored. So what I'm trying to say now is that we should tighten up our bets. We have to do more. We have to find a way to do better than what we are doing. We are trying our best. But these people, they are like lions, you know, they are like tigers, wolves in human clothing. So it's not easy to take this government from them. They are doing everything. Somebody come up to say he is the one who make Buhari the president. Now Emilokon is my turn. It's not the turn of Nigeria. No matter anything, anything anybody can do, there is nothing any Nigerian can do about it. It is a disgrace to us. If we allow this person to, to actually succeed, his boastfulness. We have seen the everything they are doing. I want to make Nigerians to be aware, because we quit.
We lost you there, sir. We lost you there.
Mr. Just For You. Yes, we lost Mr. Just For You right there. We're supposed to be Mr. Emmanuel next, but Mr. Emmanuel is not here. So we're just going to go straight to Mr. Astrop Adiolu. Mr. Astrop, please talk to us. Good evening to you. Please introduce yourself, where you're joining us from. Can you unmute your mic, please? You're muted. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Good evening or good morning. I am Mr. Astrop. I don't live in the country. I live abroad. I'm in England. But the point is, I've been watching this program from start. Regarding INEC, I've always thought...
Who is interrupting me?
I need to first of all apologize to Omoye.
Who is interrupting me? Let me finish.
Omoye,
Just for you, please. Nobody's interrupting you. We lost you for more than almost a minute. Okay? So we have to call someone else. We can't be waiting. Please wait, then you can continue later after Mr. Armstrong. Go ahead, sir, Mr. Armstrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry I intercepted you. You have made a very, very strong and important point about Abati. I've written a lot about Abati because in his presentations, I'm not sure if he's in support with Tinubu or if he's promoting Tinubu. I get confused sometimes about his presentation. Rufai is fantastic. Let us leave that one. I'm sorry I intercepted you. Kudos for what you have said, because maybe he's old. He should not be doing presentation. Now, regarding INEC, I have a feeling that INEC is planning something that is going to be very, very dangerous to all Nigerians. I'm not sure if it's working for the Nigerians or if INEC is for Tinubu. INEC has a plan, which I suspect, because with all that we have had, seen, or experienced through Tinubu, Tinubu should have been disqualified because he's not a real man, he's not a genuine man, and it's like he has become the baron to all Nigerians. If he could come out to say, Miloko, that is the greatest mistake he has ever done in his life, because Nigeria consists of varieties of tribes and varieties of people, and anybody who is qualified is who he has to come. And with Peter Obi, you will notice, I'm not promoting Peter Obi, but with Peter Obi, I can see that Peter Obi is practicing a practicable politics, real politics. He doesn't belong to nobody. He may have come from Igbo, but he's not representing Igbo. He's there to open up and help change Nigeria. But INEC, if with what we are seeing Tinubu do, he could not attend to the all interviews, all presentation, all campaigns in Nigeria, and he flew to London. That is very, very insulting. I know that he didn't just come to London. He did avoided the interview that was happening yesterday or 2 days ago. But if with all this, his attitude towards Nigerian, and he still wins, then INEC must be queried. There's a problem in INEC. He's feeding the INEC. And INEC is destroying so many people's PVC. I don't want to talk like the man. I'm not in Nigeria, I'm sorry. The identity card you need to vote. INEC is working in collaboration, I suspect, with Tinubu. He's a fraudster, and he's the one, and he believes that Nigeria control is in his hand. And we can always see that INEC is not properly doing the right thing that needs to be done in order for people to be registered to vote. And I want to let you know that so long as the birth certificate is not genuine, the educational background is not genuine, his gubernatorial when he was there was not genuine, and because he's not really sick, he's very sick. We don't need to be told that the man is sick. The whole world can see that the man is sick and is not capable of contesting as a president. And INEC could see this and cannot decide, then there's something fishy. I just want to say that even recently, just today, I had Mustafa revealing a lot of secrets within the cabals, but everybody in Nigeria is turning a blind eye. Gold is the main process of corruption now. Petroleum had always been the main process of corruption. Living north, which this man Obi Nati, Peter Obi said he's going to develop, because there are vast area of land in the north to develop for agriculture. But this man, Tinubu, he dominates the whole world, the whole Nigeria, not the whole world, because he can't come to London to mess us about. He dominated Nigeria. He's the one that dictates who is to be put, where to put, and everybody is following. And you can see that during this, the fact that they are even given money, bribing, trying to lure people into voting them in. He and APC and PDP, they need to be disqualified straight away. But INEC pretends not to see. INEC pretends not to know what is going on. Yes. There are lots of them in that country. The country itself is embodied with wicked sects of people, and many people are suffering. You could see how much this man has contributed without investing money. Look at all the money these people are spending. When if he gets there, they're definitely going to get their money back first before they can do anything. Any politics that is being invested on, that is being used, that money is being used to lure them into voting them in, is not a politics. That is bribery. That alone, INEC should have disqualified the man. He's got a fake certificate. He's got a fake background. He's got a fake qualification. He's got a fake presentation of himself. Look at the interview he came to do in Chatham House in London. Somebody wrote all the reports. He read the report from start to the end. And he could not even answer question. Is that who is going to be Nigerian president? If he wins, because it looks like INEC is not going to disqualify, then INEC is Tinubu, Tinubu is INEC.
Thank you.
That is what I want to say. But with the lady or the man I intercepted, I am sorry. Abati is not performing very well. His presentation is like he's supporting somebody. It's only him that knows why he's doing that. But Rufai, you are a great man, and we will follow you anywhere, anytime. But please protect Rufai, because we don't want him attacked. Yes. Likewise, protect Peter Obi, because we don't want them attacked. God bless you for this presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Astrup. I really do appreciate your time with us here, because this is your first time here on our platform. To be honest, you are one of the people that we are seeking for, that can help us to echo our voices far on this platform, and to take our plight to many ears. So this is what you're doing. I don't want it to be this the first time and you're going to end it today. I would like to have you here all the time so that we all can learn from each other, because the problem that is currently going on in Nigeria is affecting everybody. It's affecting you and
seriously.
And all that. I'm in United Kingdom talking to you right now. So and you're in United Kingdom as well. But as a Nigerian, the situation of Nigeria is affecting all Nigerians. Thank you very much. We are here 7 days a week, 10 a.m. News paper review, Monday to Saturday. And this particular broadcast section that we are right now, we are here Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. Why Friday, 6 p.m. For debate. Saturday, Sunday, 6 p.m. as well. So we are here every day talking about the things that's affecting us. We cannot fold our arms to allow Tinubu to become the next president of Nigeria. That means, you know, we all will certainly regret it. Your delivery makes a lot of sense to me, and I would like to hear more of it. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you too, and God bless. Bye-bye.
Please don't leave yet, because we have another video we're going to play. So I would like to hear from you on that particular one as well. Just hold on with us, and let's move on to the next person for now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Just for you, Kashi, hold on. Let's see. Just for you is available now to go ahead. Just for you, if you are hearing me, we lost you for a minute plus the other time. I believe you were talking from your end, hoping that everyone was hearing you here. No, we were not. So please, round up 2 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. As I said before, they killed, I don't know whether people hear me at that time, they killed a chairman.
No, we lost that. We didn't hear that at all.
Okay, they killed the chairman, PDP chairman in Kogi State. All fingers were pointed at the APC at that time. And they carried out a threat in Kogi State that if they don't win, they are going to carry out, killing and things like that. It's in the public domain. So some of the PDP were even complaining. So they went away with that. They killed LP chairman in Kaduna State. They went away with that. Nothing happened to them. We have seen severally where they carry out violence against other people, other parties when they are doing their rally. They went away with this. So all these things, I'm trying to digest it, to connect it on a particular point, to meet at a particular junction. That is what I'm trying to say. So all these things they did, and nothing happened. Okay. So what I was saying is that this election is going to be between INEC plus APC against Nigeria. It's like when you are playing football. The referee is siding one particular club. So that club the referee is siding is bound to win. So we have to work hard more than ever before.
Exactly.
These people, they are devil in nature. So it's not easy to take something from there. They say if you want to dine with the devil, you have to get a long spoon. That is what we Nigerians are doing now. So as I said before, I wasn't born in Nigeria by accident. I grew up to discover that myself, I'm a Nigerian, and I must do everything just like every other people. Let us join hands together to do our part to leave a legacy for our children, because we are doing our own. The Americans, they fought for themselves. They liberated themselves from Britain. Nobody fight for America. They fought for themselves. So we have to fight for ourselves, no matter what these people are doing. For Tinubu to be in London is a disgrace for Nigeria. He's telling us that there is nothing, he doesn't regard any Nigerian. When you cannot regard you don't call anybody there, you don't call the newspaper, you don't call the television there, anything to say, let me appear there. You don't appear. When they call on you, you blush them. That means he is going to do worse than Buhari. He said, I single-handedly brought Buhari to power. It is my turn now. Emiloko is what I was saying. I don't know whether people hear me at that time. It is my turn now. There is nothing Nigerian can do about it. That is what he's telling us. And we cannot fold our arms. Seeing all the atrocity he had done, forging paper, forging bishop, forging Christianity, forging Muslim, forging everything, we cannot fold our hands, because when he comes to power, what we are seeing now is a tip of the iceberg. Because when we talk of APC, these are the APC we are talking about. Otherwise, we are going to have another set of people called Kabas that will be running us. We will have another crown president who will not be speaking, but other people will be speaking. We will have one problem. So it is left for us now as a Nigerian to work in unison, not whether you are outside, you are Igbo, all these people that are siding here, all these youth that are siding here, I wait for them. Because I don't know why a youth can even come up upon all what has taken place in what they call it, Lekki Tollgate. A youth can still support Tinubu on what he's doing. So I don't think it is the proper way for any youth to wake up to say you want to support Tinubu, but they are all working for their pockets. But we cannot sell our birthright against tomorrow, because tomorrow is a brighter day for us. Let me stop here.
Thank you. Just for you, we are going to be coming back to you again. I would like to add to what you just said, some of the things that you mentioned, by saying that because Tinubu, satanic APC, satanic PDP, they are not just going to give power easily. So that's the reason why, just for you just stated, like I've always said on this platform, that we should walk and go extra miles to deliver Peter Obi. Is the only hope right now. If we miss this opportunity, every one of us is going to be affected. It doesn't matter where we reside. We are going to be affected. Nigerians that are traveling abroad to Nigeria, that have been kidnapped and killed, many of them are the aspirants. Look at the other man that came from America the other day, was kidnapped, they collected ransom from the family, and they killed him in Lagos. Look at our Edo brother as well that came from America, spent 3 weeks in Benin. On his way going back, he was kidnapped and killed. So many other stories that is not coming out. Listen, if you live abroad and you are saying, it not concern me, don't worry. Directly or indirectly, it go concern you. That's why you are a Nigerian. So we cannot shy away for the reality of what is currently going on right now. Just for you just stated, we should go extra miles to defeat these people, not by folding our arms, not by saying, oh, we don't already win. It doesn't work like that. You can't expect the two satanic parties that have been ruling us since God knows when to just give you power easily like that. Thank you very much, my people. I would like to quickly take this call because that person right there on the panel. Let me see if this person, I'm returning a call. I want to return just one or two calls. Hello, good evening to you. You were trying to call us. What's your name and where were you calling from?
Actually, I wanted to draw your attention to a program that I watched today. Maybe you should watch it personally. It's a Brekete family program.
Okay.
So there was this interview that was carried out today. He's one of the aspirants in, I think, so I forgot the name of the party, but it will really interest you, sir, if you take your time to watch it.
Okay, this same number you are calling right now, is it possible for you to share that link to this WhatsApp number?
I did already.
Okay, wonderful. I'll check it. Thank you very much for the information, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, Kashi, back to you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Niger Watch. On that note, I believe everybody has spoken concerning the video you already showcased, the fact-checking, the one of Dr. Batiano. So everyone has already contributed on that. So I believe we should go straight to the last set of videos we have so we can start giving our remarks and closing remarks on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. All right, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the same lady who worked directly with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, actually spoke a couple of days ago. I would like us to listen to this. She was the Deputy Governor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Look what she's going to say here.
Well, I think it's absolutely disgraceful what has happened in APC. Because, you see, it would seem that the whole idea in APC is that everybody should be serving one man. And if you are not ready to serve that one man, then you are out, so to speak. And that one man is the person who decides who is who, and everybody has to worship him. Everybody has to bring dues to him, and, it's not a political party. It's more like a mafia organization.
You were very close to him before now. Has he always been like that?
Very close to who?
The former governor.
Which former governor?
The president you are referring to.
Well, I was never very close to him. Yes, we were together in the Senate. We were together. We fought for the June 12, restoration of June 12, and I was his deputy. But certainly, if the way he treated me when I was his deputy governor was the way you treat somebody who's very close to you, then I'm sorry. I think it leaves much, much, much to be desired. I believe everybody's fed up with APC. What have they done for the people? They have impoverished the people. They have driven businesses away to other countries. So what is the benefit to the other ordinary person? People are starving. Very few people can even afford 1 square meal a day in Nigeria today.
Okay, you guys can see that, right? Because sometimes when we are talking, some people think that we are being sentimental. We just want to talk because we don't like social person and all that. That was the Deputy Governor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu talking, speaking out. A lot of people are speaking out right now. So remember, guys, when Labour Party started, when Peter Obi left PDP to Labour Party, we blow the trumpet on this channel. Some people attacked us. Now we don't have structure. We are just talking, and here and that. But I mentioned, if you guys still remember, for some of you that have been following us for a while, I mentioned and I said here, and I quote, I said, when we are getting closer, more people will defect to Labour Party to support Peter Obi. We already see more of that. We already see more of that. But I would like us to hear from Kenneth Okwoko. He have more to say on this area. Thank you very much, my people.
I'm going to talk in riddles.
because I'm not an APC member. But sure, there would have been some candidates that they would have fielded and they would have stood a chance of competing.
Like who?
Not that, no, you wouldn't ask me because that would be hypothetical. But I remember there was a candidate who said those that voted for Tinubu are regretting. Telling you that even APC is regretting their choice. I remembered that there would have been some younger ones who would not be blah, blah, Buhari, who will not tell you to bring your APV when they mean PVC, who will not tell you that they will make a down payment of money for roasted corn when they are talking about transmission line. I know there are candidates in APC who would tell you God bless their party, not God bless PDAPC, a non-existent party. At least I know that there would have been better candidates that would have done better.
Mr. Okonkwo, why did you join the Labour Party? Was it because of Peter Obi? Did you see a credible alternative in Peter Obi, or do you share an affinity with the Labour Party in general?
Now, Labour Party ought to be the people's party. It ought to be the workers' party. It's a party for the students by their constitution, for the women, for the traders, for the businessmen, for the professionals, for the intellectuals, for everybody, the working class. Beautiful dream, beautiful party. But it takes the instrumentality of strong men for you to bring out the best in a party. If you want to ask me, was it because of Peter Obi that I entered Labour Party? I will give you a one-word answer, and the answer is yes. The first interview I granted, I said I'm Obi-centric, meaning that my entering into 2023 centered on Obi. Like I told you, my whole interest is in a better Nigeria. Having seen that Obi has left the systemic failure that PDP had become and had become independent, it was now easier to identify with him for the possibility of a new Nigeria. So I became Obi-centric immediately. So my initial political idea was centered on Obi. But remember, independent candidacy is not yet allowed. So you will still need the instrumentality of a party to win. Is the vehicle. On the election day, it might even be just the party you will see on the ballot. So you wouldn't be doing him any good if you're promoting him and you're not promoting the vehicle that he's going to ride on. So that was when I became convinced that I still need to promote the party as much as I promote him. So that was the motivation to get into Labour Party when they came calling. And then I'm very happy the way things are going.
You know, we'll talk about his antecedents that drew you to him. Well, let me ask you this very important question. How are you? You say that you're Obi-centric.
Yes, at the initial stage. But now I am obediently and usefully Obi-centric.
Oh, very well then. So let me ask you this question. How are you reacting to, I'd like to think you are aware that there are members of the PDP and the APC who are moving to the Labour Party now. How are you reacting? How are you reacting to that?
It's beautiful.
You think it is, but despite the fact that they are referred to as the old order, you don't think this will have a negative effect within the Labour Party?
Not at all. And you just said the ones that are visible, that are moving in droves. There are a whole lot of them in their houses, still attending even PDP executive meeting and those that are obedient, to my knowledge. When you want to aspire to be the president, you will be the president of everybody. You are supposed to be a man that will command the influence and respect of all the political parties, even when you are not a member of them, of the old, of the young, of the women, of the men. And Obi has made it clear that he has come to secure and unite Nigeria. So he's going to carry everybody along. I do not mind everybody moving into Labour. Why?
including those that you
I
think
don't
are responsible for the crisis or for the state of the country. No, you have no problem with it.
I don't mind. You know why? Constitutionally, you cannot stop anybody from entering any political party. It's their constitutional right. Good. That is why it's leadership that matters. We are talking about capacity. We talk about his character. This is a man, when he was the governor, refused to be given any plot of land. And when he finished as a governor, they still took his plot as a matter of right, because you're pensionable by those laws then. You remember the Agbados? They now own the Lagos liaison office here in Abuja as part of their pension. But Obi refused completely. None of his relation, none of his family was given anything in his regime. I remember when we went to Oba's palace, Oba of Benin, he said, your integrity precedes you. Man, is it true that so happened? And Obi said it's true. And you could see a well-elated Oba already looking forward for a new Nigeria with this man. Are we talking about character?
Are you saying he got? Are you saying he got the endorsement of the Oba of Benin?
No, Oba of Benin made it clear he's not political.
Okay, just wanted to be clear.
You know, he was holding himself back. You could see love. You could see any other thing. But Oba of Benin, to my knowledge, did not endorse any politician. He said that it is not in the character of the Oba to endorse any politician.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much, my people. That one, Kenneth Okwokwo. We have another last video we are playing today, because this is going to be our last contribution. This one, we're just going to play 2 minutes from Dati Ahmed here. Let's listen.
In the case of PDP, I have given you their traditional strongholds which don't exist. In the case of APC, I'm going to tell you about campaign promises that have more than failed. Security, that they took the government away from PDP and President Jonathan handed over to them. Security is now a concern for the entire African region. Security of Nigeria is complete failure. Economy, with the dollar now reaching 800 and coming back down to 750, on and on and on. We're already seeing the long fuel queues. Petroleum products are going to increase. Okay, security is going to I pray not, but all set to go bad. We're not going to forget the 8 months of ASU strike. We'll continue to remind Nigerians. Corruption. Shehu, are you with me?
Absolutely, I'm listening.
Corruption. We're going to continue to remind Nigerians the untold corruption that has happened right under Buhari's watch. Human rights abuses, like the gentleman boy who was just returned to school yesterday for simply expressing his democratic views about corruption. APC is as good as gone. PDP's votes do not exist. There is only one political party genuinely standing, Labour Party. I don't know the texts you are reading, the scripts you are reading, but for whoever can feel and be honest, to data, go out in the markets, go out in every public space and find out the pain in the bodies and hearts of Nigerians is what is going to their thumb in February.
Okay. Thank you very much, my people. That's all the videos that we have for you today. So everybody going to be having for 5 minutes round again. Then we're rounding up. Thank you.
Grant.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja Watch. Baba Ahmed Dati just said, I have some reactions on that particular video from Nigerians. I'm just going to quickly take it before we start talking, guys. The first one here says, can any reasonable, sincere, patriotic, and well-meaning Nigerian beat this? Honestly, Peter Obi and Dati are a force to reckon with. They are of sound mind. May the will of God prevail come 2023 presidential election in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's quickly move straight to the next one here. And this one says, great leaders. Dati goes straight to the point and gives matured and professional response. I am proud for PO movement is possible. A new Nigeria is blessed. Amazing. Okay, the third one right here says Labour Party has a very prepared duo in Obidati that will salvage Nigeria. Watching them and their spokesperson, you can only see a greater hope of a better Nigeria. It is possible, and yes, we can. The second to the last one I have here says Babadati and Mr. Peter Obi is 100% the same in character and have the same ideas. Anytime I watched Babadati talking, I continue to think how Nigerians will be if Labour Party win presidential election come 2023. Baba and Obi are more than brilliant and full of wisdom. The last one right here says, I like the confidence displayed by our incoming VP, coupled with his demeanor and sense of calmness. A new Nigeria is loading indeed. Thank you so much, guys. That's all the reactions we're going to be taking from Nigerians on that particular video. We have to start talking now, guys. Thank you once again, people, for doing this with us. God bless you. Please endeavor to like and share our broadcast if you are yet to do so. And do not forget to support us by using the $ to the right on the comment section to support us with anything at all to support what we do here. Thank you all so much, and God bless you. And if it's your first time here, you enjoy the show and you like what we do, please endeavor to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever we come on air like this. Just like Mr. Niger Watch had already said, we are coming out here every blessed day up until the day of election. We want Nigeria to be better, and we believe Nigeria will be great in our time. Thank you once again, people, and God bless you. Let's move straight to Orlando. Orlando, please talk to us in 5 minutes as you give your closing remark. Thank you. Orlando, are you there, please? Okay, I think Orlando is not available at the moment. That leaves us with Omeye's Corner. Omeye's Corner, please talk to us. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much once again. Kashi, you did try well. I have to give you your kudos.
Thank you very much.
No vex for the last, sometimes it's tough. You can't catch everybody at the same time. I understand hosting can be challenging. So what I'm going to say to this is, I think I caught a comment that Rita Adams posted. I don't know if you can find it. She was saying that we need to find the name of the contractors that did the PVC and the machines. Do you see that comment? I think that's very important, because if we can find who the contractors are, there's a way we can reach out to them and figure out, yeah, we should find out the name of the company making the card readers and PVC. We need that information, whoever has it, because it's very important. There are people who are insiders that can give us more clues or information as to how this thing works. We really do. And somebody said earlier that we need the hard work. We need to keep working. We can't give up. This is the only chance we have as Nigerians. This is the only chance. And the person who called in by phone, Mr. Niger Watch, I believe he's referring to the Al Mustafa's interview with Brekete family. I think that's what he's talking, because the man has been giving a lot of expose, which I'm not really shocked about, because he's been in the system for a long time, but he's really shared some really great information.
We are going to be referencing to that video tomorrow.
Okay, all right, that will be a good one to see. So, having said this, it's, for me, there's nothing to add. When anytime I hear our incoming VP speak, there's really nothing to add. You can't beat what he says. What else this should be the least we should expect as Nigerians. As a people that we are, we're very peculiar in our ways, and we have a depth of knowledge and understanding in our various ways. This is the least we should expect of our leaders, of people who have chosen to serve us. Any human being, any person wanting to serve you should have the capacity to explain to you in very, very simple terms what they want to do for you, what they're bringing to the table. Nobody goes to seek for a job, or even when you run your own business, you're not going to hire people who are not going to bring anything to the table. You're not going to hire someone who's not going to do the job for you and getting what they need to get. You're not going to do that. So if we don't accept that, even at the lowest level, Why would we accept a sick man to come and rule a sick nation? It doesn't make sense to me. All it takes is for us to use the little powers we have. They say little drops of rain make an ocean, or however way they say it. Wherever corner you are, educate the people around you, give them information so that they have understanding. Speak the language you understand. If it's pidgin, if it's whatever, your mother tongue, speak it so that people will understand. This is a battle for the soul of our nation. It's bigger than all of us. So we cannot fold our hand. It really aches me when I talk about this because I feel like we're not shouting enough. It is I'm sorry, I have to take a minute here. It is it's mind blowing what we allow to just, that we just allow run through us without doing anything about it. What is wrong with us as a people? We still don't understand that we, the people, have the power to deplatform these people. We don't understand the power of our corporation, So I beg you, I don't know what else is holding you, but you need to vote only Peter the Rock Obi. Nobody else. There's no other candidate out there. Only Peter the Rock Obi. That's who you should be voting for. When I listen to Kenneth Okonkwo, the same thing. The man comes out with fire every time he speaks. I watched his interview on AIT with the opposing parties. The man was holding his feet to the ground and spitting out fire. I was like, whoa. Honestly, this now fight to the finish. We cannot rest on our laurels. We cannot just put our backs on the ground and just say, oh, well, this is how we've always. No. This is a golden opportunity, an opportunity of a lifetime to deliver your ancestral homes from the hands of these demonic and satanic people that don't want to let you go wear them out. Now we together go wear them out of power. We have it in us to chase them out. That power when it's inside us, when we don't hold back since. This is the time to let it rise to the surface. Rise to the surface so that we can take our country back. God forbid. Me personally, any woman now may not marry yet. Hold on. I beg you. If you never get belly, not get belly yet, because that country needs exorcism, according to Sister Rita. Seriously. I don't know how else I'm meant to say it. I am just focusing on Peter the Rock Obi. I will do my own bits in the way that I can. But I'm hoping that everybody with our voices join hands and demand for Agbado to step down. He's a sick man. He needs to step down. We need to say no to him. We need to reject him publicly so that it will sink in. All those people are just people that are dancing around him. They're just dancing around him for little pennies, for their own benefits. We are more than they are. We need to join hands together and ensure we deplatform these people and call out INEC. Let us be giving INEC migraine every day. Let them know anytime they are waking up, they should be saying, hey, these people again. This is what we should be giving to them. Because the work plenty, we never even start. When Peter Obi enter, another work will start. So I beg you, my people, because Peter the Rock will be on nothing. And I'm just quickly going to give kudos to Irene Finest yesterday and Sister Rita. Oh my God. I had to go back and watch it because I missed their take. It was powerful, So I want to say kudos to Irene Finest, Oyaba, and Sister Rita. I really appreciate you guys' take yesterday. And Mr. Nijawa, thank you very much. And Kachi, please have a wonderful rest of your day. Greetings to bye-bye to everyone on the panel. Thank you. And I accept your apology, Mr. Hastrop. No offense at all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Omayes Corner, for your amazing submission right there. We appreciate you guys, every one of you, for always taking time out of your busy schedule to do this with us. God bless you all richly, and may our effort not be in vain. To everyone on the comments, to the viewers, to the panelists, I hail una especially. Now God now will continue to the bless una. Okay, that being said, we're just going to go straight to Orlando if she's available. Orlando, are you available now, please? Okay, I believe Orlando is still struggling with connections right there. On that note, we're just going to quickly go straight to Mr. Astrop. Mr. Astrop, please talk to us in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you once again. I am very happy. I am very happy hearing the deputy governor speak. Likewise, Okonkwo and Dirty. You can see that the sincerity of heart is coming out. When Dirty was speaking, you can see his concern about the situation of Nigeria. These are people who are going to make a change. It might not be within the first 4 years, but they have a plan and the thoughts of Nigerians in heart. When I listen to Peter Obi speak, I've never been to Nigeria for many years, but when I listen to him speak and the way he presents his reports, the way he talks to Nigerians, I have my faith and trust and believe that he will make it, because that Nigeria has been destroyed to such a length that people, I'm even scared that if they allow or they vote, nobody's going to vote him in anyway. If INEC walk the way around to put Tinubu, I pray that human beings don't start, or parents start eating their children. The way Nigeria is going, there's great hunger, there's anger. The country has been destroyed so much that everybody can do anything to eat. Because only a big if this man Tinubu, we should watch INEC. We should be on INEC case. And I agree with people demanding that we should know what machine they use in order to find out, to intercept, or not intercepting, in order to watch and discover if there is corruption or not. Because with what we are seeing, Tinubu cannot be a president. Tinubu, he can win. But if he happens to win, INEC should be held responsible. That's number one. You can see what the deputy governor said. Who will allow Tinubu to be a president of Nigeria? The person who has believed that Nigeria is in his hand. He puts whoever he wishes to put on the throne, governors. He just said, Mokurombe, put that on. No! And again, his health is not good at all. We can see how many times he often comes to London for treatment. Forget that. Now, having said that, he has another Boko Haram representative as a deputy. What country do you want Nigeria to become? You can see all the programs that Dati has just spoken about that is in place for the betterment of Nigeria. Nigeria has been made a place for us to be scared of going. It is a hard life. And there are people there who are living in hunger, which you all know. I pray every day, because this time around, God has brought a deliverer, a savior, which is Dati and Peter Obi. I don't know them, have never met any of them, but have been listening and following up the politics. Even it creates argument between me and my wife sometimes in the house because I concentrate too much on what is going on in Nigeria because I feel for Nigeria. I am a Nigerian. I may be British for as long as I can be, but I still remain in Nigeria. And when anything happens here, we need to have a home to go back to. It's so unfortunate that if Tinubu could groom thugs and they said he improved on Lagos, what did he do? I was born in Lagos. I'm going to be 66 in May next year. I grew up in Lagos. I was educated in Lagos. I knew when he was growing up, and he's older, much older than I am. But what I'm trying to say is, Tinubu, being a senator, a governor, twice, what has he done to improve on Lagos? What Lagos has been before he came, and there had been development in Lagos before he ever became a senator or a governor. And now he came into power. You can see, now when Peter Obi was a governor, how many of his family did he recruit? Look at Tinubu. His son is holding a highly responsible position in Nigeria to Nigerians. His wife, a senator, rude woman who was, after calling herself a pastor, going to call Orisha over Obi Dati. She's made mistake with that because I've said that unless that she walks naked all through the states, carrying the ritual on her head, that is when her cause can walk on Obi. That is one thing. That is cancelled. You can imagine his son, Oloja, ruling and controlling, and him putting the bank money, the bank vehicle in his house. I mean, is that not a godfather? He even came out to say he single-handedly put Buhari there. Who is he? Does that mean that there's no other person? In fact, sometimes I get disturbed. Are we really educated in Nigeria? Have we got educated sets of people in Nigeria? Have we got any learned people in Nigeria that they sat down and watch all this happening? No, it is sad. But I want to let you people know that Dati and Peter Obi, I don't know them. Having watched all their campaign, I've seen that they have a program and a good plan for Nigerians to change. You will notice that he said, BU, Igbo, Hausa, where do you buy bread that is not the same price? You can imagine when he talks. You can imagine, and look at and listen to that deputy governor. Did you hear what she said? Being under Tinubu, she was so close to Tinubu that she said she did not get herself close to him as much as was meant to be because she knew who he was. And she's warning Nigerians, if you vote this man in, well, Nigeria is dead. My prayer to Nigeria is that Nigeria should, but I get a bit disappointed that even in London here, which was yesterday, some people that are in London here could be given money to go and represent Tinubu, and they were there, they're singing, on your mandate we shall stand. That is shameful. And they have family back home that are suffering, that they always have to work hard to send money home. No, Tinubu has not got no mandate from nowhere. But my advice to Nigerians is that Because Nigeria of today, the money they are spending are the people's money. Yes, everybody is hungry. It is wrong for them to bribe you or to give you money. But if they give you the money, I won't say reject it. Take it, it is your money. But in your heart of hearts, I want to beg you to be honest to yourself, because that money will not enable you live in the next 4 years to come. Vote Peter Obi and Dati. Let us see what they are going to do. Because Nigeria is a dead country for now, and it needs a change, and we need improvement in that country. It's not that I'm promoting a Labour Party, but I'm only being honest and sincere from the bottom of my heart with what I have had so far and with what I have seen. Okay, he said he wants to be a president of Nigeria. He has not come out to speak to any Nigerian. He has not come to tell them what all I've heard him said is, Agbado, broom, sweep them. Excuse me? Excuse me? What's that? What? To employ millions as soldier, military. Excuse me? I pray that your media works out to make a change in that country. And I promise I will join you on your production, on your program, because I've got a lot to say. If you go into YouTube and read about me, you will see everything I've said in the YouTube. Some people abuse me.
We really want to have
Sorry?
you back. So we really want to have you back again here.
I will definitely come. Go and read my reports on YouTube. You go and read my reports. People abuse me, but I know that these people abusing me, they are just, they don't really see the reality of life. If you have family back home, and you know the work you do here to enable you send the little you are able to send after bills, no. And these are families who are graduates, children who are graduates, people who have been working before that cannot even feed they cannot even feed the chicken they are grooming for them to eat. What sort of country is that? And Nigerians in London could come out to say, on your mandate we shall stand. No. It is shameful. God be with you.
Amen, and you too. Thank you so much, Mr. Astrop Adiolu. That's a very, very wonderful and powerful submission. We appreciate you on this platform. Thank you so much. May the Almighty continue to crown all of our efforts with success. Amen. God bless you. Have a good night, rest. Bye-bye.